What's up, everyone, and happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed day as always. Listen, let's go ahead and get into this message so that we can get right and all stay right. Listen, so let me ask a question, because I know I have struggled with this myself. Like, whenever you are praying to God for something, right? Whenever God has gave you a promise for something and you are really trusting and believing Him for the promise, like, where is your faith for real? Is your faith in that thing, that job, that car, that house, that loan, that deal? Is your hope and your faith and your trust in the thing, or is it in God Himself? Because the object of your faith is more important versus the quality of your faith. Because God says like the only amount of faith that we need is the faith the size of a mustard seed. So that tells you right there that you don't even need a lot of faith to move God. But also, you need to ask yourself, where is the direction of your faith? Like, where is it that you are really putting your faith? Because again, this is going to determine how and if God shows up for you. Because if he sees that you are just putting your hope in the faith and the trust in the thing, then most likely once you get the thing, you won't really rely on him anymore because you are really relying on the thing. This is why that you have put all your trust and your hope in the thing. And once he gives it to you, you may feel like, I don't need you anymore. This is what I want. Now I got it. So I'm going to carry on the opposite way. But if you choose to direct your faith towards God, because remembering that God is the only one that can produce the thing. The thing cannot produce itself. God is going to be the one to produce the thing. So if you choose to direct the object of the trajectory, I cannot talk, of your faith to God. Listen, not only will he fulfill the promises and answer the prayers, listen, he will also elevate your level of faith, because you will see that, okay, God did it for me here. So I know that he would do it for me there. So that in itself will increase your faith, because you chose to have your faith in him and not the faith in the things. See, because God is the one who can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. God is the one who can do what eyes have not seen or ears heard. So if you want all his glory, if you want all his favor, if you want all his grace and mercy, then you should start putting your faith, your trust, and your belief in him. And I mean, it doesn't matter how much you have to choose to put every single last bit that you have into him, because he is going to be the one to provide you with not only the things that you need, but also the things that you want, and then some. Because there is no limits. God has no limits. So if you want your life to exceed what God is, or how much God can give, if you want that type of favor on your life, then start choosing to put your faith in him. Because again, the object of your faith is way more important than the quality. And I think that's going to be my title for this video. And like I say, I have been guilty of this myself, just putting so much hope in that thing, and then if it doesn't come to pass, it's like you automatically become disappointed in God and feeling like, okay, God, what you said could not have been true, because I was believing, this thing was going to happen, and it didn't happen. But once you start putting your trust in God, and again, not the thing, then you will start to look at things differently. Like, even if God does not answer the prayer, even if he does not give you the thing that you have been hoping for, you begin to say, okay, God, because you didn't give me this thing, you must have something better for me. Why? Because he knows best. He knows the plans that he has for you. He knows the end from the beginning and even the middle. So with that being said, if something doesn't happen, don't look at it as being disappointed. Look at it, okay, God, maybe it's not the right time. Maybe I will get it, but maybe not right now, because maybe I'm not prepared or ready for the blessing. Or maybe it's not for me because you have something better. And this is what faith does whenever you have your faith in God, because you really know who he is, and you know that he is not a man that he should lie. And if he told you something, then he's going to bring it to pass. But it's all about how much you know of him, and how much you believe in him. And again, not just the blessing itself. So that's why I come to you today to tell anybody, like, if you have been a person like myself in the past who have been, putting so much faith in that thing, start putting all the faith that you have into God and watch how he will really start to show up in your life, and watch how things will really start to make sense, whether you get what you get when you want it or don't want it, or whether you don't even understand what's going on. You would know that, listen, my God is an awesome God. And no matter what is going on, I know that he is always working. I know that he, all things work out for my good. And I know that, his time is better than my time. So no matter what, I will always have my faith in him. Why? Because again, he is not a man that he should lie. And if he told you anything, listen, he will bring it to pass, because his words do not return back to him void. So I pray and I hope that this message has helped, inspire, touch, bless anyone who it reaches. And as always, let's be motivated, but most importantly, let's stay inspired.